evening and welcome to another episode of Crop Over Activated, energized by Pure Oxygen Water and also sponsored by Flow and Little Caesars. You're watching live on CBC TV8, CBC YouTube, and of course CBC Barbados on Facebook as well. Now we need to take this opportunity to shout out to Caribbean Media Corporation, that's CMC, and they're showing Crop Over Activated in over 22 Caribbean territories, the U.S. Tri-State Area, Canada, and the UK people. Of course, I told you, tonight, sponsored and energized by Pure Oxygen Water, Little Caesars, and Flow. Now, we got an action-packed show tonight, so let's not stick up. Let's get right into it. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, Crop Over Activated gets on the way.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. Hey. Yeah. Oh. Me not living until me Ramadan. I'm feeling. I'm not tipping until me Ramadan. I'm gonna drink from sun up to sundown. I don't care if the rain I come down. I'm feeling. Ha. With a punch in Shizira Brandy or some Johnny Walker. Pick up our drinkers in at this place right now. Ha. I got all of that girl wine while I'm drinking some fire water. Energy got me feeling so high. And I'm feeling nice, and I feel so high, If you're full of sweetness and you know that you're if you know that you're really sweet and you show that you're sweet, show your sweetness, all of your sweetness. If you know you have it inside and you don't want to hide, show your sweetness, show all your sweetness. Cause this is your song, I want you to sing along. In a special way, I want to hear these sweet voices say, if a sweet, I can't help but to be what you hear and see. That is all part of me.
Once again, Crop Over Activated, we are here, episode 7, lucky number 7. Of course, my co-host Jewel is here. She stole my shirt and she got earrings to match because I know on the last show I said I wanted that shirt. Lo and behold, she's here in the shirt and the earrings to match.
It is not my fault that you are slow on the uptake. I talked to the girl about the shirt. I get the shirt and she bring me the earrings.
Listen.
Ladies, so impressive. That is her name, Keisha Cullimore. She is an amazing creative. She does decals on shirts, as you can see. The Barbados with the embroidery and stuff on it, on that awesome Chattel House fabric out of Abed's.
Correct.
So she does that. She does kaftan. She does African print. And she is going to be at the Arts and Artisans pop-up at Pelican Village this Saturday. It starts at 11 a.m. So please go on down and please, please, please purchase something from one of our creatives.
All right. So we had a pretty busy week so far. You know, we were out Wednesday night and then we were out last night right here in CBC Car Park.
Listen to
CBC
me.
Layne, and I can tell you, gonna display some behaviors.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we have this conversation?
Yeah, gonna defend yourself, man.
I understand how parents feel when they have a teenager and they get a report from a neighbor.
Gonna defend yourself, man. You have fun this week?
I don't know what Ross talking about, but we had a great time last night at the CBC Soca party. Is not Layne anymore. We partying next week, same place, same location, CBC Car Park. So yeah, I think it was Ross that behaved worse than me though.
Well, we will have to get footage to prove that.
Yeah,
we can look at the highlights. We can
check out the highlights.
Yeah.
And a man who is already tired and the season is only in the middle is Kevin Moore. He's our first guest today. Kevin, he is the music officer at the National Cultural Foundation. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Hey, Joel. I'm fine. And you?
You look fuzzled now.
This is probably the most he's got to sit down. This is the most he's got to sit down right here. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Let's start at the top of the opening of the festival, the ceremonial delivery of the last canes. What was your involvement in that and what was it like getting involved in the planning and making sure that come off on the day?
Well, I was not really involved in the ceremonial delivery last games per se in terms of the planning of the event. That was mainly done by Stacey O'Brien, FEP Stacey O'Brien. I went to the show. It was an amazing show. I enjoyed the vintage Calypso tent. And from all reports, it was a very successful event. And but to your question about being in the planning stages, is a lot different being within the NCF in the planning and being outside the NCF in the planning. As a musician outside, I thought I knew. Inside, you know a lot more. Yes, please.
And then we had Junior Monarch.
Yes, please. Junior Monarch. I produced Junior Monarch. I was the producer for Junior Monarch. Junior Monarch took place on Saturday night. Tay won the Soca category. Ahanje won the Calypso category. The show came off well. I think it was a nice innovation to have the two categories for quite a few years, going back to Ricardo Reed.
Yeah, it used to be two separate.
Right. 2010, he would probably be the first person to sing Soca in Junior Monarch, and there was always a Best Soca Song Prize, but there was never really a Soca section in Junior Monarch. So the innovation to bring that in, which I think was on the cards from 2019, but obviously with COVID and stuff, it was pushed back. So to have that process this year and have it done successfully is a great thing.
There was a lot of chatter about having the young ones singing bashment. Do you think that because I don't think that we ventilate these issues enough. Do you think that people understand what bashment is? Because for me, bashment is the music. It is not the lyrics.
Right. I don't think that persons understand or care to understand really. The reality is Barbados is a reactionary society, a society that reacts depending on the mood of the country at that specific point in time.
Right.
I'm of the view that until the public hears it and understands, oh yeah, these children in lewd and crude, they will never accept it. And we saw it at the finals when Status sang Thanks Speed was right there. Gymnasium was in an uproar.
Yes, it was. And that was bashment.
That's bashment.
He didn't sing anything lewd. He didn't sing anything crude. He wasn't derogatory. It was well received.
And he's an entertainer.
And he is an entertainer. And it's only when persons open their minds to understanding that things can go past the box we put them in. Bashment does not have to be wind down, blah, 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 as it could be currently as the adults perform it. And the onus is on the National Cultural Foundation as the foremost developmental organization for culture in Barbados to develop all genres of Barbadian music, which includes bashment, and it's for us to guide the students and the young people in creating something that is going to last and something that is going to be wholesome going forward.
Something we can be proud of.
Correct.
Yes,
If we leave them out to sea and say, well, leave the bashment people out to see them just do their own thing, then we can never develop it into being something that we can export or something that is wholesome. We need to develop it and develop it from within the children. That's really how education works on every topic in the world.
It is so true. This week now is my favorite event, Pandemonium. I gotta admit, I miss the pans. I used to be at Pan Fusion, Pandemonium, Pan on the Sand. I miss Pan in Two Cities. Pan in Two Cities was this amazing event one year where it started at the Carinish with Pan, the Jolly Roger with Pan, sailed down to Spoilstown, more Pan. Listen, sweet to all. I miss it. From my lips to God's ears. That we can have it again. So how's it been going? I heard at the launch of the Republic Bank Pandemonium, that Carol said she wanted this National Steel Orchestra and she wanted this 100-piece and she wanted it in 3 months. And Carol pressed it away. You gotta be mad.
Yeah.
And then it got to you.
Yes, please. So that process, that progress has been good. The National Orchestra is in rehearsals as we speak. They're preparing for Pandemonium. They have quite a few acts with them, but the National Orchestra, National Youth Steel Orchestra, is the headline of the show.
Right.
There are many other Barbadian steel orchestras on board, and they too have their own lineups. This show is going to be amazing in that I can't sell it out, but there's an idea that governs how the show runs.
Right.
And you have to be there to see it. That's all I can say. But it's amazing. It's going to be an amazing show, and it's for all. There's stuff there for children. There's stuff there for adults. There's Worrell and Potter.
Yeah.
There's Barbados Domino Association will be there as well.
Wow.
There's a
That's all
kids
day long?
area.
Yep.
It's a full event for the entire family.
What time does it start?
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yes,
So
please.
the music starts on stage at 2.
2 p.m. Yes, please.
For people who say, yeah, but I like it at Pampanisan, the difference is, because there's a food court now, which
Yes,
it wasn't before.
Yes, please.
So what are some of the other differences that people can look for?
Well, I think the major difference is that in terms of previous iterations of crop over,
Right.
there was pan on the sand, there was pan fusion, as you alluded to before. Now this is one event that amalgamates all of that. All right, it's a larger venue, much larger venue.
Oh, yeah.
There are more amenities in terms of food stalls, areas to accommodate children, etc. Pan on the sand could not do that. But then in terms of security, it's just is a much more secure location, Botanical Gardens. In terms of when we started to plan this event, obviously having it by the sea, where it usually is, would not have been even remotely on the cards because of where the country was in terms of COVID and what we needed to solidify in order to have a show. I think Botanical Garden is the most beautiful space in Barbados. And pan in that location will change. Once persons go out, they will understand, they will see, it will change their minds. And Barbadians don't like change. Humans don't like change.
We don't like change.
So how has the response been like for sponsors? We know that Republic Bank has injected about $85,000 in sponsorship to make it happen. And how has the overall response been for sponsors being in so short term and so last minute stuff?
Specifically for Pandemonium, I think that this is probably one of the hottest ticket events. And it's free, but it's one of the hottest ticket events for Crop Over. Artists, from the time we announced it, artists were calling, how can it be on the show? Pan groups were calling, how can it be on the show? Sponsors were calling, how can it be on the show? How can it take part? How can it be supported of this event? And generally, I think the entire Crop Over season has been blessed to have partners who came back after the hiatus caused by COVID. So I think we're doing fairly well.
There are going to be 12 steel pans from across the island, spanning schools and communities and churches. I mean, this thing is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be. Definitely will be.
Let's talk a little bit about finals, because finals 2 is coming up.
That's it.
We picked the final 17, so we're going down the road.
Yes.
Right? Yes. I feel like we're on the runaway train. We're going down the road.
And the double the numbers. We see the numbers, yeah.
17 plus 1, yeah, because Classic is the defending, yeah. Yes, please. So they pulled their numbers. They are in rehearsals as well. They did their draw. They're in rehearsals and just getting ready for the show on the 29th at Kensington Oval, 8 p.m.
It sounds like it's going to be amazing. We're looking forward to see if Classic has engraved his name in the crown.
Yeah.
Classic say it's his.
Everybody that goes on that show says it's theirs. Everyone.
So Kevin, thank you very much for coming on the show. I know that you're going to be stranded from now to the end of Crop Over, so we wish you some rest.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is Kevin Moore, the music officer at the National Cultural Foundation, telling us about some of the events coming up, especially Pandemonium this Sunday. It starts at 2 p.m. It's at the National Botanical Gardens. It is a beautiful space. So be prepared to walk with your tent, chairs, drinks, and a cooler. It is going to be a blast. Gunner?
Anything you need, I ask, do you wanna
Things hard nowadays and rough now. Every week prices going up now. I need cash and I go and get enough now. Pan decide I just sell nuts now. Things tight, yeah, things rough now. Every week prices going up now. But money does come now. I selling my nuts now. I see that vendor. Girls just follow cash for my nuts. Some just get on bad for my nuts. Some just going mad for my nuts. I see that vendor. Girls just follow cash for my nuts. Some just get on bad for my nuts.
To do. And girls who love to wine, just show me the good baseline. I got a new dance for you. I want you to walk out, yeah, walk out. And sit down on it.
The season has started and it is down the road. One competition already out of the way. Junior Monarch Finals was last week, Saturday. And with us, we've got one of the winners, Shontae Alleyne-Clarke. And she's the junior queen of Soca out of the Scotiabank Junior Monarch Finals. Did you watch it? Well, I know you're busy, so you don't get a chance to watch Junior
I watched
Monarch.
the highlights.
You watched the highlights?
And I saw that she regained
yes,
her crown.
her crown. But
Yes.
back the crown. How are you?
I'm really good on you today.
I am good today. Better
good
now
too,
for
I'm
having
good
you
too.
on the show. Better for having you on the show. So what was it like going back into competition?
You know, it was different. There were a lot of changes, but it was most certainly fun. The friendships was almost the same as last time I was in a competition because it's like that one, not the same people, but you get where we're coming from.
I get where you're coming
So
from.
what were some of the changes?
Well, Calypso and Soca, obviously,
Right.
and the age group, it was just like everybody, so they had little children competing against 18-year-olds, which was honestly interesting in my opinion because when I traveled 2019 to Trinidad, I saw how they have their setup is basically like the same thing over there. So
Okay, because I know we used to do a juniors in the first half,
Yeah.
and then the older performers in the second half,
Right.
but now it's everybody up in everything.
I feel the little children have things to offer because King K, he was in the top 3 as well, so yeah, they can do it.
Alrighty then.
That's good. That's
And
really
your
good.
song, Party Nice Again, was written by Jason Schaff. Bishop, my girl play. She come to win. Schaff
It's
write the
true.
song. So what was it like working with Schaff?
Well, we didn't meet, obviously, but we talked over the phone a couple of times. He's really cool, fun.
Yeah, he is a lot of fun.
He cracks a lot of jokes. But he likes to get to the job, so yeah. It was,
Like to get to the point.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, girl, you can sing this song, you can win this competition, you can make me look good further, so good. Party nice again. Let me get down the road, bum bum bum, go. Was like that, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of your talent pool is also that you play steel pan. I did not know that.
Neither did I.
Yeah, so you're performing at Pandemonium this Sunday. So let's talk about how you got into playing pan.
Well, I started in first form well, obviously at Colomere, but
I know, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it is what it is.
playing pan is like basically another other persona from T.
Right.
Because it's like you playing pan, obviously I hate playing a slow song, can't stand it. But I love a fast song. I love any song that you get to, all them
Right.
fast chords and lines.
So what's your pan name then? You got T. What's the pan name?
I don't got one yet.
You don't have you have a pan persona? What drew you to playing pan?
That's a good question. Well, I watched people play pan before I started,
Right.
and seeing how they enjoy it encouraged me to want to enjoy it as well.
Who are some of your favorite pan players or people you look up to then?
Ooh, Mark Forde,
Right.
Andre Forde, obviously Worrell, because he plays pan as well.
Right. That's good.
So you're part of the National Pan Orchestra?
Yes, please, the Barbados National Youth Steel Orchestra.
Oh, write it down, full name.
Full title.
So how have the rehearsals been going, and how are you balancing the rehearsals for when you enter Junior Monarch, as well as the Pandemonium rehearsals as well?
Well, I left rehearsals early a couple of times, but right now we're on a schedule from 9 to 7 every day of the week.
9 a.m.
Including
to 7
Sundays?
p.m.
Yes,
Including
please.
Sundays?
So you do schoolwork,
Oh, I'm on vacation.
right?
I'm free.
So you getting ready for CXCs now?
Sadly, yes, please.
So you gotta balance all of this and still make sure you get these CXCs done.
It's not that hard. It can be difficult and challenging, but it's nothing I can't get done.
All right. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Listen to me. How do your parents support you in trying to balance these two things? Because are your parents, listen, you need to get your schoolwork done, or are they, yeah, I know you're doing pan and you're singing in Junior Monarch.
Right.
Yeah, but you still got schoolwork though.
Definitely my mom is the second one. But they're really encouraging. If there's something I have to get done, they will cut my schedule a little bit and change it out differently. So everything I have to get done, I depend on them to help me complete it.
Okay, great. But we know that you were in a Beautii Worrell and you were a finalist in that. How was that experience?
Being the youngest, it was difficult, as you know,
Right.
but because they're these wonderful singers and wonderful performers. But the soca category, when I heard we had to sing soca, I was like,
You're gonna mash them out here, you know?
yeah.
It's right up my alley.
You could touch me in a ballad, but you can't touch me in soca.
Yeah.
Love her confidence. I really do. So what's next for you? You won Soca, Junior Monarch, so that's the only way you're participating in Pandemonium. What's next?
Well, I just want to
Other
keep
CXCs.
I just want to keep going. I don't want to stop because I know the moment I decide to take a break or relax too much is the moment I'm going to lose my biggest opportunity. So I just want to keep going, keep pushing, and never let negativity get to me.
Is music something you see as your career going forward, or is it the thing you love so you'll do it, but you have other career aspirations?
A little bit of both, because I want to be an international singer, but if that doesn't work out, I want to be a photographer or a geochemist. So yeah.
A what?
A geochemist.
A geochemist. What does that person do?
Basically study the earth and
Study
like
the earth.
rocks and basic geography as a job.
We got a lot of rocks. That's cool. That's cool. I mean that's interesting. So I mean music and then this geochemistry. So right now you're gonna do sciences for CXC then?
That's his chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yes, please.
Oh, I was never good at that. Oh man.
Yeah, I was not into the sciences at all, so yeah.
I can count organs for like biology, but I can get the periodic table too. That's what you do, right? The periodic table.
Periodic
Like,
table.
is this copper or is this sulfur? Can't be bothered with that at all. Can't be bothered though. At all.
Who was your science teacher at QC?
I cannot remember. I don't even know how many science classes I actually went to. So it's a faint memory. Definitely.
Shontae, we talk about what's next. So what are some of the songs you're looking forward to performing at Pandemonium on Sunday?
The Alice Hines
every
medley.
day.
The Mikey medley with Nikita. The classical piece, which is slow, which I actually like.
You actually like a slow piece? You actually like a slow piece?
Too.
Yeah.
And definitely This Is Who We Are. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you have your work cut out for you. I'm impressed with the fact that you're balancing all of this.
Yeah.
And studying for CXCs. I'm impressed at your study. Congratulations once again on being the Junior Queen of Soca in the Scotiabank Junior Monarch Finals. And I'll be at Pandemonium, so I can look for you.
Thank you very much.
All right. DJ Gunner, take us up with some music.
Talk to me, baby. Just talk to me, baby. Yeah. Girl, can we link up? The way you think of. You and me in love. You don't have to ask and let it feel in love. Must link up. Talk to me. Tell me where you are, my girl.
Crop over activated, back to the action right here. And Joe, we got another king in the chair. Every week we have at least one king or one queen in the chair.
I know, and even Junior wants.
Yeah, correct.
I must be living right. I bumped into Mikey in the corridor yesterday, just outside my office. I get hugged up. I know again, I gotta be living right.
Welcome, Mikey, to the show.
Greetings, everyone.
How are you, my friend?
I hear a little tired. They can be real.
There's a full QC contingent here. No?
Yeah,
I know,
man.
right?
QC
QC posse
to the
here.
world.
QC to the world.
Yeah.
QC to the world.
Yeah, man. I'm very thankful to be tired, to be honest, because I mean, you know, the work coming is very, very busy, especially after the 2 years on, as you may say, on cover down. You know,
No, don't cover
yeah,
down.
cover down.
What
But,
was that 2 years like for you?
It was rough. It was challenging mentally. It was really challenging mentally, and even when during that time, you know, people still expected music.
Yeah.
So it's to pull myself out of a dark space to create positive music.
To bring me out of that space.
To bring people out of, you know, it was definitely challenging. But thank God for family and friends and the fans and the supporters that people were genuinely checking in, making sure and showing that support and that kind of stuff.
Coming out of that period, one of the things you did was a song with John Yard, which I really quite enjoyed, and I thought, yeah, boy, Mikey, going back to your roots.
Yeah, man. That was just one of those songs that it just hit me. I was actually returning some of the equipment to the gym, and the lady at front desk had her playlist on random, and I had not heard that song in about 20 years. But when I heard it, it was so calming to me. Right? And at that time, I said, man, nah, boy, you gotta do a version to this. I called Chris Alma. Chris Alma said, yes, I bought it. I called John for his direction. John said, nah, boy, I won't be part of this. And everything just fell into place, the reproduction, the video, everything. And to this day, every single day, I get at least one message on Instagram about that song. Thanking me for doing it. People listen to it just before they go to work and that sort of stuff. So that's what it is for me. Upliftment, helping people to feel better. That's what music is there for.
It really is.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we've been doing so much, and you got so much going on. This year, I know people have been nagging about it for years. You're finally doing your own show.
Yeah.
The reunion is here.
Yes, please.
Why this year? You do it before we get locked down again?
Before we go back and cover them.
It was actually slated for 2020.
Right.
Before then COVID came. And I think now is even more important, right? Because if there's one thing that COVID taught us, so I did it there, right? Is that we don't take anything for granted.
I did, yeah.
And we need this time not only to party, but to reach out and be together again. So it's not only a reunion of artists,
right?
It's a reunion of all the groups and the people and that sort of stuff. You know, things happen, you get little arguments and that sort of stuff. That's small stuff. Life's short. Yeah. You got time to be dealing with that kind of thing. Put that one side. And I tell them, even if because people say, man, my knees bad now. I think it's a man, they got Benjis and WD-40 there.
And I got fold-out chairs. You sit down when you have to, you stand up when you have to.
Yeah.
But again, it's going to be, the energy around it, people telling me they're really looking forward to it because this is not dress up nothing.
Yeah.
There's the short pants, t-shirts, sneakers.
Come along.
Real party vibe. And I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous because I want to make sure the people have a fantastic time. Right? I think the lineup is a fantastic
Listen
lineup.
to me. I'm here looking at it.
One night.
RPP, Edwin, Lil Rick, Mr. Blood, Hyper Songs, Lorenzo, Mole, Bruce Lee Almighty, Timmy, Timmy, I know it last I heard Timmy perform. Nikita, Barry Chandler, Kiyoma, Biggie Irie, Amber, Akhenaten, Father Fox, and more acts to be announced.
Yeah, Lepe Ansad is there, the Queen Alsahan is there as well.
What?
Yeah, man, and it's how I put together the show.
Right.
It can be one nice flowing show.
It's song. So where's it gonna be?
At Kensington Mall Car Park. We renamed it the Soca Arena.
Yes.
I'm calling it Waistline Central. I
love it, Waistline Central.
We have a good time. I'll be doing it for charity.
Yeah.
To raise funds for the Team Mikey charity because we do a lot of things through, even through COVID.
Right.
Even as hard as rough as it was, a lot of the hamper drives and that sort of stuff. We just did a scholarship, Ignatius Blair, right, for one of the children transitioning from primary into secondary. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So this is going to be one of our biggest. This is our biggest undertaking to raise funds for such.
My director want to know if the grass skirt posse is going to be in the house.
Indeed, we got the grass skirt posse will be there in the grass skirts. I trying to get the face painting, the brooms, everything.
The full
fully fat.
Yeah.
What we could tell you guys is that we're working really hard with the show aspect. So it's gonna be a fete. It's gonna be a spectacle. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be love, and it's all for a good cause.
Yes, it is. Where can people get tickets?
CS Pharmacy, Bridgetown, iShop, Sheraton Mall, any digital outlet.
Yeah.
You could Grapevine, Lanterns Mall. If you don't want to leave home to get your ticket, you could check ticketlinks.com. You understand? And we're at our third tier now, tier 2, which is $70, which I think is still a steal.
For the amount of talent that you're getting. Yes.
Because everybody performing.
You understand? And the thing is, people say, man, you got is a fully local cast. They say, don't like to say it like that.
Right.
All of these entertainers are international artists.
Yes, they are.
Right?
They fly all over.
All traveling all
They
over
play
the
all
world.
over the world.
And that's our stuff. And we bringing that international standard to the show. So come out. Looking forward to it.
Now, for you, outside of this, you've put out some songs this year.
Yes,
you got
please.
One Last Request. You did a song, a collab with iWeb, another one with Mole,
Another
one
one
with
with
Nikita. This was collab year.
Yeah. Everything they do, he do it this year.
Collab Central.
Everything. What I again coming out of COVID, COVID taught that we needed to work together.
Right.
To get out, but or at least to get some kind of freedom. So I said, why stop there?
Yeah.
So I reached out to some of the artists, but I wanted to work with artists that people wouldn't expect to do certain things.
Yeah,
So,
because if anybody did
like-
tell me that you were going to work with Mole, I would have huffle who?
So when we released that teaser, people were like, what's this? What's this?
Yeah, we're getting on here. What happened in here? What happened in here?
I said, man, I want to got Mole in a box, right?
Yeah.
And fantastic artist, a really talented guy. Iweb in renowned for power. Nikita definitely enough for the power soca.
Yeah.
You understand? And these songs, and particularly Nikita's song, and the nostalgia, and bad creeping up too, but already it has taken on a life of its own, right? And nostalgia. So it's fantastic for me,
Right.
to show people that not to put artists in a box.
That artists
You understand?
have different.
They could do, but we have so much talent here in Barbados.
A
You
lot.
understand? And they're looking forward to working with more artists and the younger artists, and you know, I see a real Layne and that sort. If you don't want to do something with she too, you understand? I serious. I but working with people,
Right.
because I can learn, they can learn,
And they can
we
learn, and you
move
can do
together.
amazing work together. One of your favorite performances for me was the year that you performed at Fusions with Nicholas Branco, where he had that full orchestral sound, and I was like,
Correct.
I didn't think you could do this song with the orchestra.
Yeah.
But it was just the way it was done, and your own performances, the way you layered over it, was
Yeah, man.
phenomenal.
And actually, that's what kind of spearheaded the link for Ready, because Nicholas Branco produced Ready with myself and Nikita.
Right.
So that was kind of
started.
that was already
So
started.
let me ask you a question, Mikey. How disappointed are you
That they had a competition.
that they got a Soca Monarch this year?
Enough. Anybody that knows, I love competition. All right, win, lose or draw, I love competition. It is a driving force in me. I like it. I was disappointed, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it next year.
You gonna re-release any song for it next year? I mean, they might allow it. You never know.
You
You
never
never know we
know.
get SC, but the interesting thing, we've been working so hard. We got some songs put down.
Yeah.
You understand? But the interesting thing is, you never know how people going to receive the songs.
Yeah.
But we got a few. So we got some.
So you ain't gotta worry at all.
And we still recording all now. So the work doesn't stop. It does not stop. Even
Oh
with the
my
touring, it doesn't
goodness.
stop.
So after Crop Over, what's next?
Go
for
on.
Mikey.
Touring.
Where you going?
Aruba.
Oh, Aruba.
Nice.
Aruba. It's definitely the US. Maybe we got some pendings.
Right.
The UK, Canada, all that sort of stuff. And you could possibly look for another collaboration from me and John.
All right,
So we
we're
had
looking
Peace,
forward to
we
all
had the
of
Christmas
it.
song. I could look for another one.
You want to eat conkeys?
Ah, boy.
Well, Mikey, thank you so much for coming on the show. As always, we look forward to and love having you. Don't forget the reunion pop-ups is on July the 26th. It is at Kensington Mall, Car Park, a.k.a. Waistline Central.
Yes.
Next
we
week,
ready.
Tuesday, people. Tuesday.
It is next week, Tuesday. What time does it
Starting the
start?
fire. The gates open at 9. Live performances starting at 11:30.
Okay. So we're going right through till morning.
Correct.
Right through the morning, and you can get your tickets at CS Pharmacy in Bridgetown, iShop, Sheraton Mall, any Digicel outlet, the Grapevine, Lanterns Mall, and online at ticketlinks.com. Thanks a lot, Mikey. Crop Over Activated is energized by Pure Oxygen and sponsored by Flow and Little Caesars. We're going to take a break. When we come back, much more here on Crop Over Activated.
Are you gonna climb that bumper like Winston Hall? Let me kill you with it. Oops, you should have never been down. Oops, you should have never been down. I said, total shellings. Pan your bumper, girl, I can be dwellings. No long talk, no more storytelling. You gonna need a ice pop for the swellings. I tell you, total shellings. Pan your bumper, girl, I can be dwellings. No long talk, no more storytelling. You gonna need a ice pop.
All in her garden, she want me to work. Don't worry back, she want me to work. On for the side, she want me to. All in her garden, she want me spend time. Enough long hours and real overtime. She don't even care real false sunshine, real false. We ain't going for kid, plug into all. This is sweet though. Girl, you are 100% on.
Just the say who you with, say gal who you with, Me love the vibe that you give, the vibe that you give, yeah. The way you wind up your waist, yeah. You know me must have a taste, say me must have a taste. I want you give up the nanani, me want to touch up your body. Me just want love up and kiss up when I see you walk up and give up the nanani. I want you give up the nanani. Touch up your body. Me just one love up and kiss up when I see you walk up and give up the nana.
Our next artist is at Ras Ashawnya Bellaby. She is a multipreneur with a first-class honors degree in management with a specialty in entrepreneurship from UWI. So let me start there.
Yeah. I need a manager. Let's go. Let's talk business.
You've been singing since you were, what, 7?
Yes, please, I was.
So let's talk about how you got into singing.
Okay, so firstly, I used to sing all the time, but my mom, like, she didn't notice at first, so she would always tell me, shut up. Because it would be annoying, you know, you sing. I mean, up to this day, she still tell me, shut up, you know, but I can't get vexed with her because that's all I do. I just sing. So the boyfriend that she had at the time, he also could sing. So he said, you ever take the time to like listen to her? Like she actually has a voice. So then, you know, she listened and then she realized that I could sing. Right. So then, you know, we went into the church and then I stood in front of a congregation for the first time and I rendered Alabaster Box and I received a standing ovation. You know, that felt really good to me. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I moved on to then the school choir and singing, you know, at gigs and stuff with the school. So that's basically how my singing career started.
And you won Parish Talent in Spirited Nation in 2014?
Yes, please, I did. I won Parish Talent, yes.
What was that like?
Well, in all honesty, it felt good because, you know, you're up against all the other different parishes and you're having not only singing, but you're competing against all the talents. And I just thought that experience was a great one, actually. It's so far ago, honestly, I can't remember all in detail. Like, don't think about it like, wait.
It's not that long ago.
I remember what I had on. I wore the Barbados flag. I had my hair in a blonde lemonade. But like every single nitty-gritty detail, I honestly can't remember. But I can tell you that it was definitely fun preparing for it.
I like the idea that you do a vlog on YouTube. It's called Adventures with Ashawnya.
Yes, please.
How did you first get that started?
Okay. So when I was younger, I always wanted to be a YouTuber.
Right.
So when I was going to school, the same time when I was singing in the choir and stuff like that, right? I decided I want to start a YouTube channel. So I started with the squat challenge. So every day I doing these squats. So it's 50, then it's go to 55, then 60, then it's rest day. And it's just go up in increments of 5. So I started doing those, and then the school children saw the videos, and then they would come to school and they would laugh at me. And I was just like, you know what? I can't handle this pressure. I delete every single video you could think about. I could not deal with that pressure, boy. Like, let me tell you. But now, since I've gotten older, when I went to UE, I say, you know what? Because I had a first-year experience there at UE, and we traveled to Jamaica. So I would have recorded my experience. I didn't record it with the thought in mind that I was actually going to put it on YouTube. But I had a group project that we had to edit video. And one of the policemen in my group, he had video editing software, so he would have put it on my laptop. So I said, you know, I recorded my experience in Jamaica. Let me try around with this thing. Yeah. So I did that, and then I uploaded it on YouTube. Lo and behold, I actually liked it, and I actually continued with it, and I started to grow an audience there. And I started to do vlogs of, you know, the things that you can do in Barbados. So I go to different restaurants. I go to places of interest, and also when I travel on cruise ships. So it's like a tourist attraction channel, basically.
So again, I watch your channel, see where I go into next. You know, we
Yeah,
like to go and eat. So we gotta find out where to go next.
Well, Ashawnya went to, so we can go there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you give reviews too.
Yeah, I do. I always do.
So do you want to start places we ain't going? I'm telling you. So Shania, you know, we had the 2 years off. What have you been doing for those 2 years, man?
Well, I have been hustling. As you see, I have a degree in management entrepreneurship, and I surely did utilize that degree. I sell health and wellness products. I also braise pigs, and I sell pork. I sell natural juices. I sell food on the road. Yeah, it's a whole bunch. Yeah, I definitely do a whole bunch.
So you just find time to sing now?
Well, you know, you just said we had 2 years off, right? So yeah, you just throw the singing in between there. My songs actually were recorded from since 2020 because no one
that's
really
the songs stage and
no stress.
And no stress, yes. They were recorded in that time. So honestly, I didn't have to, you know, go and stress to try to get a song because they were already done. So, yeah.
In 2021, you released a song called Freedom Sweet. What drove you to release that song?
Okay, well, because we were locked up in COVID for so long, you know, the song Freedom Sweet, oh, Freedom Sweet. Like, I just think that, you know, we always wanted to get out of COVID. Like, we was just tired of being inside the house. So it's basically telling you to follow protocol. If you're going to roam, stay at home, you know, put on your mask, all those different things. Right. So that's basically what drove me to release that song, because also with the long break, you know, out of sight, out of mind, you don't want to stay out of the people's eyes too long. So I decided that I would release that. And I also released a song called Breathe Again, because people are accustomed to me singing soca. So I didn't want to be classified as a soca artist. So I just wanted to show them, well, hey, I could do ballad type music as well. And that's my favorite song, funny enough.
The songs you have out this year, Stage and No Stress, they seem more up-tempo, almost like power soca.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go that road?
Because that's my energy. Honestly, I just like energy. I love an energy song, and I just like power soca. Many years, people have been like, Ashawnya, when you can do a sweet soca, you know, because all my songs are actually party songs. But that's just what I like about it. That's my personality, and that's why I brought it out.
We gotta try to keep up, man. I mean, this pace. We ain't as young as we used to be, you know. We need some sweet there, so you gotta promise me at least one sweet song in there. What are you trying to achieve this year for the season?
Well, wherever the season technically takes me is exactly what I'll accept. What I am excited about is the simple fact that, you know, as you know, there's no Soca Monarch this year, but at least I would have made it into the top 40, and voting ended.
Yeah, you're in the People's Choice competition.
Yeah, voted ended, so I'm not sure if I'm in the top 20. We're still waiting on results. Yeah. So yeah, let's just hope for the best there.
So where can we see you perform this season?
You can see me perform at the same, you know, People's Choice if, you know, I do get through. And I think at Soca on the Hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were in the Soca Monarch, was it the semifinals or was it the finals you made it to that year?
Both.
That was the year it was at that was the first year it was at Botanical, or was it at Bushy Park?
It was at Bushy Park.
Bushy Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. How was that experience for you, being
I
on
ain't gonna
stage
lie
in
to you,
front
boy.
in front of those 20,000 of people?
Funny enough, when I am performing in front of like a smaller group of people, I am more nervous because I can literally see them looking at me.
Right.
When I'm on a big stage, I can't see nothing but bright lights just blinding you, right?
So you're just looking to the lights.
Yeah, not I don't look into the lights. I be looking at the crowd, but I can't see nobody, honestly.
You need glasses?
So no, it's not. I need glasses. The lights be so blinding.
Okay.
But to
You
be
can't
quite
pick out any
honest,
faces in the
yeah,
crowd.
you can't really pick them out.
Right.
But it was an experience for me because it was my first time actually being able to perform in front of so many people,
Yeah.
and also, doing competition because I've never done competition before, and being up against people who have been doing this for years and experience. I'm just like, okay, well, I got to bring something. So I decided that I would bring a lot of energy to the stage, and I definitely had fun that year.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun with these two songs this year, Stage and No Stress. So, Ashawnya, we want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And you and I are going to have a separate conversation because the woman is raised pigs and sell pork and
Yeah, I
natural
would
juices.
like some pork on. A
Yeah,
pork
Sunday
and
coming up.
a pork chop and a go now drink. Just plug me in.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
we will talk to you after the show.
No problem.
Thank you very much, Ashawnya, for coming on the show. And we want to say a special thanks to Damien Jordan of Crown D Productions for the set. You can follow him on Instagram at Crown D Productions. Crop Over Activated is energized by Pure Oxygen and sponsored by Flow and Little Caesars. Gunner, with the music.
Drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip,
My melanin.
drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop,
My melanin.
drip, drop, drip,
My melanin.
drip, drop, drip,
Drop my melanin.
Hit for the beat, put the trigger.
Queen on a sun high.
Girl drop, can you know you're hot like the sun full stop? Can your body tick like the whole meat shop? Fit on spot, you can't flop. Full of sugar, full of melanin pop.
Girl, you know you hot like the sun. Hold me up with a girl, body tick like the whole meat shop. Beauty and I get from my toe. Outside again. We outside again. Outside again. We outside again. We outside again. We outside again. Outside again. We outside again. We outside again. Don't come bubble. When they got body see. Boxes going round. Wash up my drink. Make some. Take a hold my drink.
Powder, pamphlets again. Caribbean, but plenty nations out on the road, out on the road. We are the two champions of color, so come let we go. Get mad on the road. Make the pictures passing and we parading. Yeah, you see how gonna explode when you dance in the street and everyone waving up. It's carnival, let we go. It is problems now. Hold on, get a shot, shot.
That's right. Welcome back to Crop Over Activated, and we get more in depth into the festival. We get into the makeup side of things.
Yes, because I know that there are new trends now every
Yeah.
crop over, and I know that my friends who are makeup artists busy and out to all the facts, the
Yeah,
working.
I need some explanation. I need to know what's a wing. I see girls talking about a wing, like something, a wing or something. So you got,
Shanae, please help him. He need the help. Help him.
Hi guys. Actually, this is a wing. We
right.
can-
See, I know what you're talking about. I see girls on YouTube and
Yeah,
TikTok.
with the wings.
And what they've been doing is some of the wing, sometimes I see you have a black wing. Sometimes the wing is a different color.
Color, yes.
Well, actually, this is like a really deep purple.
Okay.
But I love to see the ones that are very bright. Well, as you guys would know from just looking at my work, anything that is bright and colorful,
Right.
very bold, that's definitely my
How
style.
did you get into the makeup life?
Long story short, it starts on a sad note, but it ends on a good note, I promise. My stepmother was diagnosed with breast cancer and lost her hair, got some discoloration in her skin and whatnot. And she would put on makeup every day to bring some sense of normalcy to her days and make her feel like herself again. And in watching that, I saw what it did for her. And then my mom, I was going to a wedding and she wanted me to look girly. And she did my makeup for the first time, full face. And after that, dog dead.
It was all over.
It was all over. So she saw my interest and bought a bunch of stuff for me. And she was so sweet, bless her heart, honestly. Thanks, Mom. She would be open to getting up at like 2 o'clock in the morning for me to do different stuff on her, just practicing all the time. And
do that when I sleeping.
Sometimes I had to. Sometimes I had to when she was, you know, and I would just do my thing. And she was very, very supportive throughout the entire thing. So now here I am.
You were a finalist in Toronto's IMAX Battle of the Brushes. How did you get into that competition?
I went to a school called CMU, the College of Makeup Art and Design.
Right.
Studying all types of makeup and then the digital side of things as well, like rendering for video games and stuff like that. And one of my instructors had approached me about the possibility of it because they get to recommend, you know, and I put myself up and surprisingly I ended up in the top 5. Surprisingly. But I worked for weeks just doing the same look over and over, changing it in different ways. I had a very supportive friend at that time too, Layne. She was a model for that competition. Very supportive and letting me practice on her numerous times.
Right.
And that is how that happened. It was a real experience.
Okay, how do we find you on social media? I'm looking right now.
Okay, that would
he needs wings.
You need wings. That's okay. You come to the right place, you know. Rogue Beauty, that's ROGUE, and Beautii as in beauty with 2 I's instead of a Y.
Found it.
There we go.
There we go. And the first thing you see on the page is weddings. You trying to tell me something?
I mean,
With wings.
That's good. I mean, you can take it how you want to.
Okay.
You know?
So how has it been? You know, were you still doing work during the lockdown time? Latter half, at least.
I would say not really, because I mean, come on, we shut down. There were no events. Nobody was going anywhere.
Right.
I do dabble in commercials and stuff sometimes too, but much of that wasn't happening either. So I went more on the normal side,
Right.
you know, where I was a secretary at a doctor's office for a bit. But as soon as I was able to dip my hands back into this creative field, I was just happy.
So what are some of the trends for this year?
I'm noticing a lot of under eye color. So instead of how I have the makeup, the eyeliner as my focus, some people are putting like a very nice wash of color, almost like a gradient underneath the eyes. And then it seems like the girls are switching out the big gems that you would usually see on crop over there for a bunch of really small ones that are kind of like a constellation.
How would you even apply those? You get them in a gun and just blow them all.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm trying to think about it. You can't blame me for thinking. I don't think somebody can sit down and put down. So y'all can stand up and get this little fine dot and be like, 1, 2, and you have a. Wait, let me start over. 1, 2.
No, and then you have a plan, right, as to how it is going to look on the face and what the design.
You could put them in your hand and be like,
wow.
No.
on your face.
I mean, that would cut my time in half. That's for sure.
Done that.
But no, I do have a tip for the girlies though. What I've found recently is if you take a Q-tip and you put some glue on both sides, but rub one side off, then the side that you've rubbed off is not as sticky, so then it acts like a wax pencil to pick up those little stones, so you don't have to.
And so you can place them. Nice.
And just use the other side to dab the glue, and it goes a lot faster. A lot faster.
Still like my pelt on.
You still let your pelt on?
No, you can't pelt on it. You can't pelt on the thing.
You can't.
So what else are the girls doing?
The girls are becoming a little more bold, and I'm just very, very pleased to see it. They're doing more structured contours, bigger lashes, more color. People that were afraid of color, now because we have crop over after so long, they're just ready to dive in, and it's just the most surprising thing ever. I'm seeing it with a lot of my clients whenever they come. I know them from before to ask for very natural things, and now it's like, go on.
Beat it.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. Do what you want to. And you ain't gotta tell me that twice.
Bigger lashes, but how much bigger can these lashes get?
Listen, you'd be amazed.
Because at this point, I'm looking for somebody to take flight. Somebody can fly from downtown straight to CBC with these lashes.
Oh my goodness. I know. It gets pretty big. But there's a time and a place, you know?
Yes, I agree.
And when you think about it, if you're on the road and you get in a full body picture with your costume and everything, are you really gonna see The tiny ones?
No,
Yeah,
you want the full lashes and the cheeks that contoured and
Go
the
hard.
lips. You want the whole full look if you're in an office now. Because I know there's a particular place that I've been where the young lady, I was convinced that every time she blinked, I felt a draft. There was so
Do not kill me.
That is crazy.
Do not kill me, please.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
It's too much for me personally to wear, but I do love to see it, and I will 100% put it on anyone that asks for it.
And it's the same for me because I wear glasses, so once they come out of a certain way and they touch my glasses, it's pointless.
It's too
so
much.
I love to see them on other people, but for me, they must also look natural as well.
It's true.
I see girls do them and they do they're almost like spikes, so they have them almost like they alternate the lashes, which is weird. Yeah.
I'm loving the bottom lashes, actually. Some people just take the lash that goes on top and flip it over and put it on the opposite side, and it's a really dramatic bottom lash.
So lash on the top and a lash on the bottom.
That's right. Go hard or go home.
So he is even shy.
Stop it. One of the things I'm loving is the number of black women who are getting into making makeup.
Absolutely.
And it's perfect for our skin. For girls whose skin have different issues, it also factors in that. So are we seeing those lines of makeup come into the region? I remember when Rihanna first put out her line, listen to me. You could have become a millionaire. Just get him Fenty into the island and sell it.
Exactly. Honestly, Rihanna's been doing this kind of thing for years, so being that influence for us. Because even before she had Fenty, she had done a collection with MAC, and I was working there at the time.
I remember that, yeah.
The doors. You could not keep people out the doors. I wasn't working at the Lime Grove branch that day, but I heard the stories of them really trying to stop people from pushing in. But I am very thankful for people like that, Rihanna, Pat McGrath, those black women who are really making a statement for us. Because before, we had to deal with, and you would know, we had to deal with the foundation shades that made everybody look casket ready.
They made y'all into painters, because y'all basically had to mix y'all own stuff.
Yes, you'd have to buy 2 different foundations and then mix them to get the one right shade. And then the same with the powders, etc., etc. So you're right.
Yeah,
they look casket ready.
Eyeshadow as powders just to get the warmth from it, because they weren't making things for us. But now we have way more control over that. And
I think Rihanna made people actually change how they were bringing out their makeup too. Because they saw how the black people was like, you? We want some of that money too, boy. Let me try to switch up here.
It is
exactly
true. And you would know this. If you go into Sephora before Rihanna and after Rihanna, the variety that you saw in terms of makeup and foundation and stuff, and the variety you see now from lines like Gucci and stuff, is like, really? You do that color?
It is different. It is very, very different.
So Shanae, I want to thank you. We're looking forward to seeing you back on the site. You have to come and do a
demo.
A demo.
Why,
Put lashes
thank
on
you.
Ras.
Of course. Listen, I promise it's going to be fine.
I'm not wearing.
It will not hurt.
I'm not wearing lashes. I'm
You're
not
gonna
doing
look
it.
so pretty though.
No.
You know, one of them ones that can be sleeping on makeup in the lashes. Ignore him.
Or be like one of those people that be like, it's touching my nose. Yeah. It's not touching your nose.
Shanae, thank you so much for coming on the show. We seriously be looking forward to you coming and doing a demo, because we got to get the summer body ready and the hot girl summer look. Don't mind Gunner talking about hot boy summer. There's no such thing.
No. This is our time. I would love
this
to.
This is our time. Okay, so we're going to have it. But thank you, Shanae. Gunner.
Faith on the beat. Pick up yourself, puppy. Put the trigger. Alright. Look, boy, you better focus. My potion is focus. Open wide and look in your eyes. Pretty like a lotus. Trouble in the night time, start to get up. Sweet to the belly and sweet to the mouth. Real hot girl and my hair scream out. If you're bad in the bed and you don't make love, tell me that you're ready for it. 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 Take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Don't break it. You had a lot of moves. Break it. You had a lot of moves. Quiet now the backyard rock out. When I took on the top and I take on the top and shake it. You had a lot of moves. Break it.
One girl, 2 girl, 3 girl, 4 girl, more girl. It's just the air. I don't wanna lose my baby. Yeah, I I admit I'm wrong for watching her when I'm with you. I admit sometimes I made you feel like number two. I admit I've done some things to you I shouldn't do. I admit it, but I just love y'all, more than you. I just love y'all,
That was my song that year, and that is still my anthem. So you know that I all up in my feelings because I'm getting to chat with Rhea.
Yes. Dibbiness in the place.
Dibbiness in the place. How are you, my dear?
I'm so happy to be here, as in, alive. Present, and, I'm just feeling really, really, really blessed this season, and I'm excited to be here.
I love these people with their dual personality. So when you see her dress up, she's an attorney, a serious woman.
What type of law do you practice?
I have a pretty general practice, actually. Right. I'm only 5 years old, so
whenever I sue Ras, I can call you?
Oh, my goodness.
I hope Ras don't do nothing for you to have to sue him, but you can find my number. It's just business, don't take it personal.
It's not personal.
We can still be cool backstage at the events, man.
All right.
What got you into law?
I just always had this kind of, assertive personality. Everybody around me has always said, you would make a real good lawyer. You always quarreling. And I'm like, but I wish somebody told me that law is not about quarreling. It's not the same thing. It's not. But I definitely feel that I do have the personality that is of a benefit to being an attorney, especially an attorney in litigation. And so, it just kind of flowed naturally. Yeah.
Considering that you come out of a musical family, I mean, she's Shontae's younger sister. She's Kim Devitt's niece.
Yeah.
Her dad used to do bacchanal time. I just find the law thing so weird.
Why me? You gotta pull it all together, all the legal stuff. She's pulling all the legal stuff together.
Well, I mean, my older sister Shontae, she also used to study law at UE before she took off and became the superstar that is Shontae. And so, like I said, that's something that always ran in our family. We have very opinionated people in our family, very strong-minded and strong-headed and assertive. So like it's not too far-fetched, to be honest, but definitely came from a musical family, a very artsy family. And my mother also she has a beautiful voice, but she's not obviously in the limelight, but she used to be in the Whitehall Methodist Church choir and stuff like that. So singing and music is definitely home for us. And of course, thanks to my father, he was always up in the tent. So I can't really escape the soca. And I really love that he carried us along, because I fell in love with performing from watching all the greats at the tents, And also my mother used to work with Virgin Atlantic, who sponsored headliners, so sometimes I was in that tent with her too. So there was no escaping this.
She was definitely offended.
I don't know if they did it on purpose or if they regret taking me now, but
so it goes.
Couldn't avoid it.
So how has this year been going thus far? Released your music this year, Break It Down, Dibbiness.
This year has been different for me and also for the supporters, because a lot of people are more accustomed to me doing sweet soca.
Right.
But I like to think of myself as a very diverse artist, and I mean, bashment is not too far-fetched. Like we said, Speaker was an Afro-bashment fusion, really.
Right.
And so it's not something that is, far away from what I would gravitate towards. But I guess traditional bashment, or what we would consider to be traditional Bajan bashment, people wouldn't look for me to do. So a lot of people were surprised, but a lot of people were like, we was waiting on you ever since. Like, what you take you so long? So a lot of people I'm getting great feedback on this song, and like I said, I'm feeling really, really blessed. We've been outside, as you can hear in the voice.
Yes.
Trying to nurse that, but I'm having a lot of fun.
Right. So where are some places you perform for the season thus far?
Well, we've done Soca State of Mind twice.
Right.
I think my first performance for the season was AgriFest. That was really good because I love to perform with a live band. So that was a lot of fun. Where else? I did Boozy Brunch. I did Eau de Vie. We've been outside, man, and a lot more places to go. So, yeah.
You have a background with Dancing Africa,
Yes.
so you really are into the arts in a really, really big way, and you've done some stuff in theater as well.
Yes.
So how does that inform then your performances on stage?
Performance has always been the most fulfilling part and the most important part for me. It's always been incredibly important to be able to deliver.
And split.
You never see me split from the stage yet, Ras. Tell me where you see me split. You never see me split.
Okay. I ain't telling nobody business. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If it's not on video, it did not happen.
Bring the evidence.
Bring the evidence.
Bring the receipts. I know you can't.
You got that, bro.
But no, I like I said, I have always found that it is important to be able to deliver the music with the same or even more energy than you did in studio. And even when I'm performing, my producers, the Noise Boys, they could tell you I perform in the booth because I feel the energy has to translate into the song. You can't just sing the song because they, especially with soca music, you gotta feel it.
It's very, the music is very experiential. You can't stand, I don't understand people who stand up to soca.
Yeah, like,
for the time you hear it, you start to do a little thing.
Correct. And I mean, if you can't feel it in the vocals in the track, you're not gonna feel it on stage.
And then the audience won't feel it coming from you.
Exactly. And soca music, like you said, is something that we experience. This whole culture is an experience, and it gets even better when you get out there and you in the fete and you see in the performances. So it's very important for me to be able to deliver and to get people into Layne, the artist, and not just the song, you know. And so I make sure that I have fun on stage so that people look forward to seeing me the next time or asking to see me the next time, you know.
What's it like for you when you get on that stage and you start to perform and the audience know the songs and the singing along?
It's so euphoric. And like that's why I said this year has been really, really great. I mean, every year has been good, but this year has been phenomenal.
Special. Yeah.
This year, especially coming out of the pandemic, I've been inside for 2 years, ain't getting that much opportunity to touch the stage. And like I said, this is my favorite part. So it's like, now that I finally have the opportunity to be back on stage and just getting all the love that I've been getting on the 2 tracks, and I gotta give a big shout out to Walks for doing a collab with me because he is just as much fun, just as much energy, and performing the track with him every time is just
action.
You have to be there to see it.
Who's walking at the worst here for this kid?
And he gave me a challenge, I got to say, but I'm still the Debbie Queen.
You will not be defeated.
You could be the Debbie King,
you can be the Debbie Queen. What are your plans after this season is over?
I don't plan to stop because we got a lot of different carnivals that go on, and the goal is to, you know, try to get some bookings to, you know, travel to those carnivals and try to get your feet wet and get more eyes on you, you know, keep the brand growing. So there's that. We also want to get back in studio, start preparing for the next year. And of course, I got to balance the profession with all of this as well. So hard work, but that's what we're born for.
Gotta make it happen.
Exactly.
How do you balance and how do you organize the digital side of things? You know, the YouTubes and the streaming of your music and all that. You find you're getting it done easily. You get help.
Well,
how do you do that?
There are lots of different, you know, distributors that you could go through. So there's TuneCore, there's DistroKid, there's a lot of these different things. If you research, there are lots of different options.
Right.
So it's been pretty simple. You just kind of like pay a subscription and they do the work for you.
Right. I hear a lot of Bajans talking about DistroKid, a lot of Asian artists.
Yeah, between DistroKid and TuneCore is what we use. But fortunately for me, I like to just focus on the music. So right now, my guys with the Noise Boys, they deal with that for me. But it's not hard to do or anything. So I've done it before, so it's pretty simple.
Okay.
But yeah.
And you find that adds to your career, people being able to find your music?
Yeah, absolutely. I hate when we launch and the music is not on the stores yet. Sometimes you can't avoid it because, sometimes things happen. But everybody's been messaging me, why you can't find it on Apple Music? Why you can't find it on Spotify? And I'm like, give me 2 weeks. Just give me some time. But it's definitely, a lot of people still don't listen to radio.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to curate their own music experience.
So you have your own playlist in your head.
So a lot of people want to be able to select Debbiness or Burger or Speaker or whatever they want to hear right now instead of having to wait on Ras to play it. You know?
That's true.
But yeah, so it's definitely beneficial to have the music online. And of course, even with YouTube channels like Julian's Promos, that gives you a much wider reach. Until, of course, you build your brand and you can be able to distribute on your own channel. And of course, I still upload to my own channels and try to grow my platform there. But yeah, so the option to have channels like Julian's obviously makes it a lot easier for you to get a wider reach. So it's been great, yeah.
All right.
Well, Rhea, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you
we're
so
looking
much
forward to
for
seeing
having
you perform during the season and outside of the season. And you're going to perform for us right here on the show a little later on.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you, Rhea.
Thank you,
Up
Rhea.
next, a performance by Ashawnya.
If you got a girlfriend, don't bother me. And if you left your wife home, don't trouble me. I'm independent woman with my own money. I ain't looking for no stress, ain't looking for no stress. So if you got your girlfriend, don't talk to me. And if you left your wife home, don't bother me. I'm an independent woman with my own money. I ain't looking for no stress, ain't looking for no stress. Cause right now, I'm walking up by myself, I'm traveling for myself. Right now, I just love myself, I'm happy, happy, happy. I'm going up by myself, I'm traveling by myself. Right now, I just love myself, I'm happy, happy, happy. Watch when I walk in it, Beautii and Trimble it. I know why I manage it, I'm happy, happy, happy. Don't mind if you're watching me, they dreaming about touching me. I'm feeling the chemistry, I'm happy. If you got a girlfriend, don't bother me. You left your wife home, don't trouble me. I'm an independent woman with my own money. I ain't looking for no stress, ain't looking for no stress. So if you got your girlfriend, don't talk to me. And if you left your wife home, don't bother me. I'm an independent woman with my own money. I ain't looking for no stress, ain't looking for no stress. Cause right now, when you see me left me alone, I'm jumping up on my own. My mind in a party zone, I'm happy, happy, happy. Cloud 9 and having a real good time, moving like a turbine. I'm happy, happy, happy. Watch when I walk in it, move Beautii and Trimble it. I know I manage it. I'm happy, happy, happy. Don't mind if you're watching me, they dreaming about touching me. I'm feeling the chemistry. I'm happy. If you got a girlfriend, don't bother me. And if you left your wife home, don't trouble me. I'm an independent woman with my own money. I ain't looking for no stress, ain't looking for no stress. So if you got your girlfriend, don't talk to me. And if you left your wife home, don't bother me. I'm an independent woman with my own money. I ain't looking for no stress, ain't looking for no stress. Cause right now, see yeah, see yeah, see yeah. When you hear me say come, take a run. Come there, get up on the stage, up on the stage, come up on the stage, jump up. You making back on along there, back on along there, back on along there, back on there. Come up on the stage, up on the stage, up on the stage, jump up. All our we are here like monsters, and we come to mash up party. We don't care if it's offend ya. Cause all the attention on me bumper. Ben and walk up, cockadoo and hen. Get a man on the stage, get a man on the stage. Get on top of it. When you hear me say come, on. Come there. Come up on the stage. Up on the stage. Up on the stage. Hey! Bacana down there. Bacana la play. Bacana down there. Come up on the stage. Up on the stage. Up on the stage. Jump up. All of we in here like monster. Mash up the flex in here like caterpillar. We don't care about tomorrow. It's fact, no, we know it is the answer. One come from the front, one come from the back. We don't give up. Get a man on the stage. Get a man on the stage. Get on top of it. When you hear me say come, take a run. Come there. Come up on the stage. Up on the stage. Up on the stage. Jump up. You making bacana down there. Bacana la play. Bacana down there. Come up on the stage. Up on the stage. Up on the stage. Jump up. Come up on the stage. Come up on the stage. Get up on the stage. Get up on the stage. Get up. Neck bacana down there. When you hear me say come, take a run. Come there. Come up on the stage. Up on the stage. Up on the stage. Jump up. You making bacana down there. Bacana la play. Bacana down there. Come up on the stage. Up on the stage. Up on the stage. Jump up. Up on the stage. Up on the stage. Ladies, I hope you're ready. All the man right now, where you get in position on. Hey, I getting ready. Hey, I want you hold on steady. I say come for the wine. Hey, it's rudeness I like, so hold on tight. Come here, boy, let me melt you like toast. Gently at flight, you're sweet dog in my paradise. Be my Superman and just jump in on me tonight. Who said that you can't find love at first sight? Who say you can't hold on to a stranger? Hey, if I decide to fling it on the ground door, walk up my big bottom door. You don't know what I've been through and you don't know where I'm from. And this is the don't care kind of jam. If you don't care what nobody say, you go understand. Lord, I come here to flex so long. You could say what I want. Hey, and if you're mad, come here, we'll get a jam, girl. Cause this is the don't care. When they start to talk, don't pay no attention. Lord, I want you just do what you want. Cock up your foot off the ground. Hey, I come here ready looking for action. Yeah, by the speaker, know what I man. You and me like love at first sight, and that's why I come in here tonight. Who said that you can't find love first sight? Who say you can't hold on to a stranger? If I decide to fling it on the ground door, walk up my big bottom door. You don't know what I've been through and you don't know. And this is the don't care. If you don't care what nobody say, you go understand. I come here to fetch so long. You could stay where you want now. And if your man come, he will get her. Cause this is a don't care. When they start to talk, don't pay no attention. Lord, I want you just do what you want. Cock up your foot off the ground. Hey, I come here ready looking for action. Like 2 blocks of ice. Come take a jump. Like Superman. I want you fly down in me. Just melt me. I want you jump me. I want you hold on on me. And this is a don't care kind of jam. I say I don't care. Oh Lord, I don't care. All hands in the air if you understand. Of course we don't care. Oh no, we don't care. I say, come here and walk me. I say, jump me. And when you fly
don't care kind of jam. Yeah. She's on a daisy. Yes. She's on. Just wine pon the speaker, back out and wine pon the speaker, yeah. Just wine pon the speaker, back out and wine pon the speaker, yeah. Just wine pon the speaker, back out and wine pon the speaker, yeah. Just wine pon the speaker, back out and. Come down the selector, make the girl them walk up the bumper. Do the doll pon the playlist. What? Y'all bored through the crowd when they hear this. They're not in the mood to be bougie. And some gone pon the head top. Bassa in the place where the tune drop. Just wine pon the speaker, back out and wine pon the speaker. Just wine pon the speaker, back out and wine pon the speaker. Hey, just wine pon the speaker, back out and wine pon the. Yeah, just wine pon the speaker, back. What? You gonna behave, girl. You's got to behave. Everybody say boy, but we can't behave now. No, we can't behave. Let's do it. Hey, Layne. Here we go. Yeah, come test me. Hands for your knees, girl. Jiggle till you make it miserable. Head to your ankle, you be. Do what you want, girl. Hey, every girl walk out just. Hey, put your hand on your knees just. Hey, every girl in the middle just. Hey, what? You like you feel this is a joke. I can left your front parts in smoke. When they jiggle pon the tip, I make you dribble to your toe. A Range Rover, not a dime anymore. Respect pon it, or let me sing it like a boy. You want roughness? Alright, boy, I can make you wish you never looked up. Tell me so you like some export. I born against schools, and they can learn you today, cause it don't work so look. Who you think that you're dealing with, boy? Should've known that. Who do you think that you're dealing with, boy? No girl, no better than me. Hands for your knees, girl. Jiggle till you make it miserable. Hey, head to your ankle, you be. Do what you want, girl. Just put your hand for your knees, just. Hey, every girl in the middle, just. Hey, over your back, hey. Can't chase it. No chase it. Girl, face it. Open up doors. Hey. And if you could get, I make it take another. And I'm gonna tell you what I got. What? Who you think that you're dealing with, boy? Who you think that you're dealing with, girl? Who you think that you're dealing with, boy? Hey, who you think that you're dealing with? Yeah. Ladies, it's Layne. Hey, and I come back again. All the man that feel they could handle, boy, come just give me the. When I bend over and could see the water come from your eye. All the man that feel they could handle, boy, come just give me the. When I bend over and hey. Remember when I was small, I couldn't wait to get big. Was jealous how my sister went Texas and grow fat, wet, fed the innards. But I was too young. I's a big girl now when I come to run take. Everything they put on I in it. Watch how them man just come up from when I drop to the ground. Now bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Watch how my hey, real good say bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Yeah. How my ladies go? When my bumper gonna run it go? When my bumper gonna run it go?
Oh man, crop over activated. The ladies ran it today. Ashawnya, Rhea, Layne, Shelloni performances, and then we finally
then
got.
we had Tay,
yep.
the junior soca queen
in the chair, and we have Mikey in the chair. We had Kevin in the chair as well. We had a good show.
We always have a good show. A quick reminder, don't forget to go to the Arts and Artisanal pop-up. It is at Pelican Village. It starts at 11 on Saturday morning. So thank you once again for watching Crop Over Activated. Don't forget, it is energized by Cure, Oxygen, Water, Flow is our sponsor,
Little Caesars.
and Little Caesars Pizza. Don't forget that they are our sponsors, so you need to go on out and support them. So thanks for watching Crop Over Activated.
Yeah. Watch out, them man just come up from when I drop to the ground now. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce, it, bounce it, bounce it up. Hey, when my bumper can run it go, when my bumper can run it go, how we big when it drop it go, how we big when it drop it go, when my bumper can run it go, when my bumper can run it go, how we big when it drop it go, how we big when it drop it go. Show them your bad, man. Show them your bad. Show them your bad. Show them your bad. Break it down, brah. Break it down, brah. Break it down, brah. Yeah. Come just give me the ride. You see the water come from your eye. All the man that feel they could handle, boy. When I bend over and you see the water come from your eye. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Hey. Break it down. Brass. Break it down. Brass. Break it down.